I warmly welcome each one of you for today's class. Dear students, in the previous video, we have learnt about the adjectives, the adverbs. Okay? In this video, today we are going to learn about the pronoun and the kinds of pronouns. What is pronoun? Pronouns make up a small subcategory of nouns. Okay? The distinguishing characteristic of pronouns is that they can be substituted for other nouns. Okay? So, a pronoun is be substituted for the nouns. Okay, so a pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. For example, if you are telling a story about your sister Sarah, the story will begin to sound repetitive if you keep repeating Sarah over and over again. Okay, when you say Sarah has always loved fashion, Sarah announced that Sarah wants to go to fashion school. Instead, you can use the pronouns she and her to refer to Sarah. How we can use it? Sarah has always loved fashion. She announced that she wants to go to fashion school. So, no need of repeating the same name again and again. Instead of name, we use it another words that is called pronoun. Now let us see the kinds of pronouns. Okay, there are 5 kinds of pronouns: personal pronouns, reflexive and emphasizing pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, and relative pronouns. Let us repeat once again. What are they? How many kinds are there? There are 5 kinds of pronouns. First is personal pronouns. Second, reflexive and emphasizing pronouns. Thirdly, demonstrative pronouns. Fourthly, interrogative pronouns. And last, relative pronouns. Okay, first pronoun is personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are so called because they stand for the 3 persons: first person, second person, and third persons. Okay, so let us see how the first persons. The pronouns which refer to the person or persons speaking are called pronouns of the first person. If I am speaking, I am the first person. Okay, so what are they? The first person? I, the singular. We, plural. Me, singular. Mine and ours. Okay, so it is singular as I. Okay, as a plural, we. Okay, understood? As a second person, we have learned what is second person? You, singular also you, plural also you. Okay, so here as a pronoun, how it comes? Thou, thee, you, yours. Okay, you, yours. Thou, thee. Okay, how to say for the third person? He, she, it, him, hers, they, them, and theirs. Okay, this already we have learned, but we have to know that these are the pronouns that we use it instead of names. Okay, for the person we use these 3 persons. Okay, and for the things always we use it Understood? So now when we see more examples, we will understand more better way. Now let us move into the second kind of the pronouns, which is reflexive and emphasizing pronouns. Okay, don't get panic. Okay, this is very simple. Already we are day-to-day life we are using these words, but we have to remember these are the pronouns and which kinds of pronouns. Okay, so we need to categorize it. That's all. So reflexive and emphasizing pronouns are myself, ourselves, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, and themselves. Okay, so you, yourself. I, myself, he, himself, she, herself, it, itself, they, themselves. That's all. Okay. So reflexive pronouns behave like objects to the verb. Okay. Example. I blame myself for it. We often talk to ourselves. You will hurt yourself. You will enjoy yourselves, boys. Okay. And he let himself be cheated. She put herself to trouble for nothing. They always talk about themselves. The dog has hurt itself. Okay. Generally, we use the word object to talk about the thing or person that the action is done to or the one who receives the action. Okay. So, I said these reflexive pronouns acts as a object. So, what is object? Object is means that action is done to or the one who receives the actions. Okay. Once again, emphasizing pronouns. Emphasizing pronouns are used with a noun or pronoun for the sake of emphasize. To emphasize oneself or to emphasize myself. Okay. So, it is used emphasizing pronouns. I, myself. We, ourselves. You must do it yourself. Boys, you yourselves wanted this. He himself told me this. She herself looked after my wants. They themselves went there. The town itself fell. Okay. When I say I myself, I. Okay. Already I am telling about my. So myself, again I am focusing myself. So I myself. So giving more importance to that I myself did. Okay. So like that. Let us move into the third kind of pronoun, which is demonstrative pronoun. Okay. What is demonstrative pronoun? Demonstrative pronouns, these, that, those are used to point out the objects for which they are used. So, when we use the words these and these, the things when it is near at hand. Okay. If the things are little far away from us, we say that and those. Okay. So, for example, on my table a pen is there. Okay. So, if it is there nearby, I say this pen. Okay. If it is little far away, I say that pen. Understood? For example, this is my pencil. These are my books. That is my house. Those are your books. This is the dress I will wear. That is the one I wore yesterday. That is not true. Please pay for those. Okay. Here what is colored in red? These, that, those. These are the demonstrative pronouns. Let us move into the fourth kind of pronouns, which is interrogative pronouns. What comes to your mind? Interrogative means always asking a question. Okay. The interrogative pronouns are who, whom, which and what. Okay. It is important to remember that who and whom are used to refer to people. Okay. And which is used to refer to things and animals. Who acts as the subjects while whom acts as a objects. Okay. So, always interrogative words are asking the question. All the question words. Who, whom, which, what. Here we have to differentiate who and whom are referred to the people and which is referred to things. Okay. And again who is as a subject, whom acts as a object. For example, which is the best restaurant? What did he tell you? Whom should we invite? Who made that noise? What is the matter? Which is your book? Whom do you want to see? Whose pen is this? Okay, all the red colored words are interrogative pronouns. Now let us move into the last kind of pronouns, which is relative pronouns. Okay, what is relative pronouns are who, whom, whose and that are used to join two sentences together and refer back to nouns going before them. And here you don't get confused. The same words are who, whom, whose. The question marks are words are used here. Okay. So here these words is not to ask a question, but it is used to join two sentences. Understood? Now let us see the example. The bill which included all our meals was larger than expected. Okay. Here which is not presented in the beginning of the sentence to ask question. Okay. It is placed in middle. That which to refer a thing. What thing is present as a subject? Bill. Okay. So the word which refers the word subject of bill. Okay. Now second example. The waiter who served us doesn't know how to add. Okay. Here who is the relative pronoun which refer the subject the waiter. Waiter is the person, so the pronoun who is used here. Now here I have given the simple sentence and how to relate with the relative pronouns. Okay. So let us see. This is the man, he stole my purse. Okay. Here there are two sentences. Okay. How to join these two sentences using one relative pronoun. Okay. This is the man who stole my purse. Again that he is refers that man. Okay. So it is used who here to relate that man and to join the sentence. Okay. And second example. This is the boy. His father is dead. So here also present two sentences. Okay. That his is the pronoun which refers the boy. Okay. So here to how to join which relative pronoun we can use. This is the boy whose father is dead. If you use who, meaning will not come. Understood? And the third example. This is the house, Jack built it. This is the house that Jack built it. And this is the horse, it won the race. Okay, the it is the pronoun which refers the horse. Okay, to join this we remove that it and we add which. This is the horse which won the race. We can't use who or whose or whom. That is only for the persons. Understood? For the things which. And here who and whose, okay, does the same thing. It joins two sentences and also used for the noun that goes before it. That means who refers the subject which is before, okay, not after the word. Understood? Now let us see some general rules of relative pronouns. Okay, what are the relative pronouns? Who, whom, whose, which and that. Okay, and these relative pronouns where to use and how to use, let us see now. Okay, so who is used for persons only. It may refer to a singular or a plural noun. Okay, example, the man who is honest is trusted. Okay, the relative pronoun of who refers the man which is singular. Okay, and the children who were there were frightened. Here same word but used for to refer the plural. Understood? They never fail who die in a great cause. So here also who refers the plural noun. Okay, and whose is also used for the persons. Speaking of persons, example, we met the woman whose child was hurt, and we met the sailors whose ship was wrecked. Here the same word whose used for singular as well as for plural. And whom also is used for speaking of persons. Example, this is the juggler whom we met yesterday. So these are the boys whom the headmaster praised. Okay, here the relative pronoun whom is refers to the noun of juggler and the boys of singular as well as plural. Okay, and which and that is used for animals and things. Things means without life. Animals have life, but things are without life. For that also we can use the relative pronoun. Okay, for example, the cat which killed the rat belongs to her. So which is the relative pronoun refers the cat, the animal. These are the books which she bought yesterday. So which is the relative pronoun here refers the books which is things without life. Understood? And the moment which is lost forever. Okay, here also it refers moment. Okay, it can't be things or animals, it is an event. Understood? And the last that is used for persons, animals or things. So for which is used only for animals and things, whose, whom, who is used only for persons, but that is used for everything, persons, animals as well as things. Okay, let us see some examples. The cat is killed the rat that ate the corn. So here that refers the rat which is animal. I have lost the watch that you gave me. Here that is a relative pronoun refers the watch, that is a thing. The crowd that gathered here cheered him loudly. That is a relative pronoun refers the crowd, that is the crowd means people. Okay, so many people gathered, that is called a crowd. And the wisest man that ever lived made mistakes. Okay, here also that is used to refer the wisest man which is the person. Okay, now we have seen detailedly all the pronouns, where to use, how to use, okay, and the kinds of pronouns. I hope you have understood this lesson. Let us do some more homework. I will send it here. Kindly do it and practice it. When you do more practice, we can learn more. Okay. Kindly watch the video and do the homework and update your knowledge and practice your mind. If you don't practice, your memory will be dead. Okay. So don't waste your time and use the time to learn something. Understood? Okay. Now I finish it here and let us meet in the next video. Thank you. God bless you.